morning, y'all. Welcome back to the vlog. So, again, the kids and I are going to give our best effort to vlogging. Of course, I know I've been doing a lot of dedicated videos lately, and that's only because those are easier. You got a subject, you do it, that's it, it's over, right? Vlogging sometimes can be several days. Sometimes when you're vlogging meals of the week, that's 5 days a week. And my schedule doesn't always play nice. Anywho, it's Saturday. Saturday always means, no. A spray bottle, babe. Saturday always means Titus 2 women. And so it is 7 in the morning. I've already taken a lot of work. I've already been back. I've already done a thing or two. And a couple things are happening this morning. It's not just Titus 2 women. Today is the anniversary, well, the beginning of the anniversary celebration for my dad. My father in South Carolina, his church is 21 years old. And it's anniversary weekend. It's really changed a lot over the years. It used to start on a Wednesday night. And Jackson, in the shower, it's a blue spray bottle, huh? And it used to start on Wednesday, and it would go through Sunday. And that's a lot of church for a lot of people. Thank you, lovely. So what they did is they've combined the days. It's gotten shorter and shorter is what I'm saying. And then, of course, when, the pandemic hit and the world closed, that changed things. And so, things have just been different. And then as a way not to tax the people so much as far as time commitment, because he's in South Carolina. They're on the border. They're in a border town between South Carolina and North Carolina, and his minister of music lives in North Carolina. We're in North Carolina. Within driving, it takes us a minute to get there, but we're within an hour and 45 minutes, hour and 30 to 45, depending on what traffic looks like to get there. So, in order not to tax the people as far as constant driving, they've shortened it. And this is the shortest it's ever been. It's today at 4, and then tomorrow morning at 11:30. And it's just a way to celebrate them for the year and accomplishments of the church family, church body. Not all of the kids go because we are all adults, right? My youngest brother is 25. He'll be 26. This month. He's a month older than Trandon. Trandon will be 26 as well. So none of us, all of us don't always come. Myself and another sister who lives here in the same town that I live in, she moved here to be a part of my church 5-6 years ago, something of that nature. I can't remember. But she's going to go if his baseball tournament is not late. If not, she'll go in the morning. I'm going. And then we have a surprise visitor coming. So, yeah, that's how we're doing that. But I'm up. And I have not been satisfied with my hair lately. I am full gray, right? Meaning it's everywhere. My grandmother was just gray here. She didn't have any gray hairs anywhere else, just here. My father, by the time he was 40, was full gray, but I have gray everywhere. And I have this one patch right here. Every time I look at it, I think I missed some of the product and I'm trying to rub it in. It's a patch of gray hair. But I don't plan to... I'm in between cutting it and letting it grow out. I don't know. When I started cutting my hair on purpose, it was for the funds because I didn't have the money to go and get it done. When you have short hair, you have to You don't have to do anything to it. But when you have long hair, my hair was longer than Alana's. When you have long hair, you have to keep that up or you have to maintain it yourself. The first truth is I don't have the time to maintain long hair on my own. And the second truth is the expense is a lot and I don't want to incur the expense. So I've been maintaining it short, which is perfect. I mean, I wash it and go. That's how I need to live my life some days. But with longer hair, you can do different styles, of course. So, you know, it's one thing for the other. But today, this morning, I'm putting in a relaxer. And I do a relaxer because a relaxer straightens out my curls. I have natural curly hair. It straightens my curls, but then it defines my curls. So it doesn't necessarily just give me straight hair when I have short hair. When I have long hair, of course, it pulls the hair out and it makes it straight. When I have short hair, it relaxes my curls and allows my curls to curl differently than they would if it was long. And so that's what I'm getting ready to do this morning. And then I'm going to grab a quick shower to rinse it out. But what I do after I shower is, and I always said I would never do one of them shower videos. Y'all never going to see a shower video. This is my morning routine, and I'm in the shower. You will not see that in Jesus' name. I cannot. But one of the things I do is I have this spray bottle. It's full of oil. And when I'm done showering, or actually while the shower's still going, because my body's still wet, I use this oil to help because I have really dry skin. Beauty was just dry. Now my face is oily, but my skin is dry. And it is a mixture of this Originals African. I love African's Best. This is carrot tea tree oil, right? That's what I use. And then this is Africa's Best Ultimate Herbal Oil. And it's supposed to be used on your hair, but it can also be used on your body. So I just put those two together. And now that I've used I used some of the bottle, I'm just going to combine the bottles because I mix them anyway. Doesn't bother me to be mixed. And then that's one less bottle in my bathroom. Okay. So that's almost all of that. And I'll put the rest of that tea tree oil. I'm just trying to find the right top, right? So anyway, that's what I'm doing this morning. I know a lot of people don't think you should relax your hair. One of the things I think that's important, I'm going to share this because it's my truth. It's what I believe. Okay, I could be wrong. I could be totally wrong. So please don't let me put this off on anybody. I think you have to do what works for you. What do you consider? Drop the top. There we go. What do you consider self-care for yourself? I like to smell good or smell nice. So, you know, after I shower, I put on a nice thick cream lotion because my skin is dry. And I love to, now that I'm able to wear perfumes, I love to put on a good body splash or a body mist. I'm going to use this camera as a mirror. See how the curls are so tight here? But as soon as I start to put the relaxer in, you can see that it pulls the curls because it's meant to relax the curls, right? And I don't use a lot. I buy one and I can use this 3 or 4 times depending on how short my hair is. And I don't need a lot. I'm just trying to relax it enough so that the curls are workable and they're soft, right? That's the only reason I use this, is to get them workable and to make it soft. And then after I get it in to let it set, I'm going to make the bed. I'm going to get my stuff ready for my shower. Because as soon as I'm done with Titus 2 this morning, we have a membership budget meeting. We have a mid-month check-in meeting. I was trying to watch some YouTube while I was doing that. or listen to some songs. Sometimes I'll listen to worship music while I'm getting ready, or I'll watch a video, just depending on who I'm interested in that day. I've been watching a lot of homestead videos just because. I'm trying to prep my life. I have no idea what that is. Oh, World's Most Dangerous Routes to School is what I've been watching lately. These documentaries on how kids are getting to school and how it's over these dangerous roads or these ice mountains. And I was watching one the other day. These kids had to go, oh my goodness. I was like, wow. I think sometimes if we were to share this with, you know, hey, look what other people have to do to get, you know, their education, we might have, you know, there might be a little more value placed. But I like documentaries. I'm a documentary person. It makes me feel good. I'm by nature a homebody. I do love to be at my grands. We're at home. We didn't go lots of places. I've been very fortunate in my work to travel different places, but I'm not a traveler. I like to be around home. I like people. I'd much rather spend time with people, and I don't really care where we are, what we're doing. So I'm not by nature a travel person. But I like documentaries. That I said all that to say I like documentaries. And that was not supposed to happen. See, that just wasn't supposed to happen. Okay. You don't want to get the relaxer on your exposed skin, just the hair, because you don't want to have burns. And I ended up getting a super because I have very thick hair. And I've been doing the regular. And it doesn't quite pull out the curls as much as I would like. And I got some plastic caps because I'm going to sweat it while I'm, you know, getting my face done and all the things that I have to do. But you can tell already just from adding that relaxer that it's already started to pull the curl out, which is what I want. That's what I'm looking for. So that's all I'm going to do there. I'm going to just throw that. I'll throw this in the shower when I get in. And that will be that. But I was just trying to talk about self-care and doing things for you. So I watch a channel, Angela Brandon, for This Gathered Nest. You know, she talks about the trolls. She calls them turkey birds. You know, we just have some turkey birds who just have mean things to say. And I actually got some hate mail week before last. And it was one of those things where my first thought was, you actually spent a good stamp to send this. That was problem number one. You sent a good, you wasted a good 58 cents for this. You could have kept that. And it was very nasty. It did not have a return address, did not have a name. Very brave person, did not put their name. They had a lot to say, but they didn't put their name. First of all, here's the thing I have to say about that. If you're going to say something, own it. Own it, right? Put your name on it. If you're going to say something to people, be brave enough to own that you said it. Did you say it? Yeah, I said it. It was me. I said it. And I guess the old me would have been enough to shut everything down. The channel, the ladies groups, because here are people thinking very harshly of me. And it said in you know, brief terms, I'm not watching your YouTube channel anymore. You've become just like every other YouTuber about the sponsorships and the money. And it said, you're very self-centered. How many photo shoots does one person need? And I think you look like a clown in your red glasses. Very hurtful things. I like the old Shakema. And when I immediately thought after I ripped it up, because again, if I'd have kept that would bother me. Like, why am I hurting people? Why do people feel this way about me? Why do I, you know, what do I need to do? How do I need to fix this? I've evidently offended someone somewhere. So to calm the rumors, in case anybody, at least lest anybody think, and I know people who love me could care less about this stuff. And they'll say, don't worry about it, Shakema. And I'm not worried about it, but this is what I think. And there's a point to this story. First of all, I have not received any sponsorship. I know one video says include paid promotion. That was a wrong button. I clicked the wrong button. No money exchanged hands. There was no exchange of money. On my, over here, there was none. But I do videos or product reviews on things that I would buy or things that I need for my family. The biggest one I can think about was the overhead storage thing in the garage. We needed that. That was a blessing to our lives. Did I make any money off that? I did not. Do I get any affiliate shares? I do not. Is anybody writing me a check? They are not that I know about, but if the Lord lay it on your heart, listen, that's Shakema with one E. So I review, I get a ton of stuff. I mean, I've had to say no more this week than I care to say, than I care to read them emails. I'm like, ma'am, we do not have kids this age. Ma'am, no, we don't want to do that. No, I don't want to do your game. No, I don't want to do your app. No, I don't. No. I say no quite a lot. The next thing about being self-centered, I have to give, you got to give credence to what people say, right? Because to them, it is what it is. I would say that I'm self-focused at this stage of my life. And I know when y'all first started watching me, it was like, you know, mom going through a lot of issues. And I know issues and drama sell on YouTube. Issues and drama and whatever else. But that was never the intended place to stay on YouTube. We wasn't going to be down and out forever. Does that make sense? Like if God is moving in our life, we should have evidence or what people would call fruit of his moving. If he's doing anything in your life for you, for your good, which is what his word says he will do for his children, there should be some progression or some momentum and progression that shows you coming from that to this. My pastor preached a sermon called From Here to There, right? I was here, but what God had for me, the provision he already had set up. Why am I preaching? The provision he already had set up for me was in the there. I had to get from where I was to where I'm going. I remember one of my good friends, Yolanda, she tells me, she said, Shakema, when I first started watching you, it was for the budgets, but I started seeing you shop on them groceries. And she said, I couldn't believe how you was spending $25 on groceries. And she said, I just had to keep watching to see how the Lord was going to bless you because you would always talk about the Lord blessing you. So here's the thing, right? Whenever those products come through that help our family, that's the Lord blessing me. And it's something I would have purchased if I had had the finances to do it, right? But then, now I'm able to, if I need something, be able to go and say, hey, I need this. This is a product, maybe something I didn't review. And I can go up there and purchase it now because we're out of debt, right? Those progressions from here to there, right? I was here in debt, single mom, miserable, hateful, ugly, all the things, right? I was there, but God has slowly but surely, as I've allowed him to work in and through me, as I've allowed him to restructure my thinking on my spending and my thinking on my circle, my tribe, the people who are encouraging me, go girl, you can do it, you can quit. I know it's not easy, but you can do it. I see something in you. Come on. You know, my encouragement circle has been changed. See, the Lord has given me a mind, right, to do those things. So you should see progress. If you're watching people and they have not progressed anywhere, stop watching them. Because what they're teaching you is how to stay where you are. And that's not it. He said, Paul says, forgetting what's behind me, I'm going to what's in front of me, right? That means that there was something there. Yes, but there's something over here that I'm trying to get to. So I said all that to say self-centered, I don't think that is a proper, I don't think that's a proper description of who I am. I think what you see is self-focused because for the first time in my whole life, I am doing things for me. which I never did before on the channel. It was always the kids, and it was always this other person, and it was always this. And I still do that a lot. But because I'm not there anymore where the struggle is so great, and now I can do a thing or two or three for myself, people have a hard time adjusting to that. What I've also learned, and what the Lord was telling me or showing me, is when people can't figure out how to get from there to here, they want to come and steal your shine. They like, oh no, because I can't figure out how to get myself from this place to this place, I'm just going to come and make her feel bad about where she is. That's not nice. That's not nice, ma'am. It's just not. What you need to do is figure out, okay, God, if this is not the place you want to be in, how do I get from here to there? That's you and the Lord. That's an inner work. That's something different. To be very honest, I've only had 2 photo shoots. One was for myself, my birthday when I was 45, and the other was for church, for the website. We needed some updated pictures for the website, and we went to the same guy that did my photo shoot, and he updated our website pictures. But my further truth is, if I want to do another one, I'm going to do it. Right? I don't tell you how many cars are enough, exactly how many houses do you need, right? Do I say that when somebody says, oh, we sold our house? And bless you, sis, bruh. Good for you. That's not your business. I don't even watch Tabitha Brown like that. But I have heard her say on multiple occasions, that's your business. Mind the business that pays you, right? If I have enough, that's my money, my income, my extra hours of work, and my extra job, my side hustle, my bonus that I get from my job that I work every single day, because I still work a job. YouTube is not full-time for me. It's full-time, but I work a job, right? Y'all see the YouTube income every month. Y'all ain't nobody breaking no banks over here, right? We work. But if I want another shoot, I'm going to have it, because I have not done things for me all my life. Alana's going to have one for her 18th, for her it'll be her 18th birthday. It'll be her graduation shoot. It'll be one of her little friends. She graduated homeschool during the height of the pandemic. She didn't do anything for her graduation, nothing. So we're hosting graduation this year. We've invited that little girl and her family in. Jackson's promoting to 9th grade. So Jackson's being invited in. And I'm going to take those kids over to the guy who did my shoot, and I'm going to pay him to shoot them. They're going to get some enjoyment, something out of the work of these hands that I do every single day, because they are my children and I love them. If somebody else was in need of something that I was able to give, I would very much go into my stores, whatever I have, and I would take it and give it to that person if the Lord so led me to do that. That is just called being led of the Lord and living. He said, John 10:10 said, he says that for the thief cometh not but to steal, kill, and destroy, but I come that you would have a life, and life to the full. What is the use of having if I am never able to enjoy what I have? Did I just work all these years to die and leave it to somebody else to spend? Or do I want to enjoy a few moments here and there? Now, we're not about frivolous spending over here. You can't be, not with the way things are going these days, and these prices is up, and gas, and I'm finna go to South Carolina twice in 2 days. No, you can't do that. But there has to be some moments where you enjoy yourself. Ephesians 3:20 and 21 says, now unto him who is able to do exceedingly abundantly above all that we can ask or think, hope, imagine, or dream, right? So unto him who was able. I've told y'all before, able is just getting by. Able is what you need. Exceedingly abundantly above is what you couldn't have even imagined. I could not have imagined that one company that reached out to me was going to send me 6 pairs of glasses. They sent me 6 pair of progressive lenses. Progressive. That means bifocals. No line, bifocals. That was their gift to give. It was for me to accept. When I accepted the collaboration, I thought I was getting a pair of glasses. Okay, I got one pair that I had to pay for a lot of money. And they were like, hey, we want to collab. And I was like, perfect, fine, great. Give me an option. They were like, well, pick out one or two of your own and we're going to pick out the rest. We're sending you 6. Exceedingly abundantly above. I'm not going to sit here and tell God how to bless me. No, I'm not. I used to do that before. God, I'm not worthy. I shouldn't have. No. The truth is I'm not worthy. But he makes me such. And I live in that space knowing that it is in him that I live and move and have my being. I am nothing without him, but with him, I am everything. And he is the type of God that the goodness in your life is so much so that people want to know him. It is the goodness of God that bring men to repentance. Oh my, you're living what? And I knew what? Because I knew you back in the day. Oh my God, girl, what are you doing? I'm serving Jesus. And not only is he bringing things into my hand, when you faith with the little, I make you Lord and ruler over the much, but he is changing me. There should be change. And the last comment that they said is, I miss the old Shakema. I've said this multiple times in my ladies groups and platforms. You do not know the old Shakema. You will not have ever wanted to meet the old Shakema. She is not the Shakema you started watching in 2016, 17, 15, something like that, 14, wherever we started, 7 years ago. She is not the one that you would have wanted to meet, because about 10 years ago, I was rough, right? Remember what happened to me my whole life? People always taking advantage, abuse me. Well, I decided you weren't going to abuse me anymore. And before you hurt me, I was going to hurt you. So that is not the Shakema that you wanted. When I read that message, the first thing I wanted to do was take my earrings out and say, you want the old one? Oh, here it is, baby. What's your name? Why weren't you brave enough to put your name on this? Why didn't you? Because you going woman to woman, you need to tell me who you are so that we can discuss this. The old Shakema was about to show her face. And the Lord said, no, ma'am, that's not who you are anymore. No, you don't know the old Shakema. You have never met her. And for you, I am thankful. That's not the person that I am. And that was intended to bring her out, but she no longer exists. 2 Corinthians 5:17 says, I am not who I used to be, but I am now created new in who he has always been. The me that you see now is the Shakema I have always been. Before I formed you in your mother's womb, I knew you. He knew that this person was inside. This person was inside of the abuse. This person was inside of the bad marriage. This person was inside of the fact that I was 250 pounds. This person was always in there. She just had to fight to get out. And you're just seeing the evolution of her. You're seeing the evolving of her. You're seeing the stages from the adolescent, from the child to the adolescent to the prepubescent to the teen years to the young adulthood to now the mature woman. And sometimes people can't handle that part of who you are. I am very sorry if you cannot handle that, but this is not even the fullness of who I should be. There's more growing, there's more refining. Even in the last couple of days, the Lord has been saying, okay, ma'am, don't be no high-minded person. You got to come back to that humility. You got to be that low person that me and you, we talked about this. I know who I am. I am to take a very low position, in the place of what God does. God is the high position. Shakema's way down here. Not that I'm lowly and down and out and no, none of that. But I know that if God be exalted, him. He says, if I be lifted up, I draw all men. So I can't be lifted at the same level as him. I got to know to take myself down here and put him always here. And what that does is that gives you nice comments like, oh my gosh, Shakema, your words really meant something. That ministered to me today. I was in a low place and you said a thing and that really helped me to get to a good place. And I get emotional about that because I'd much rather hear those testimonies than for somebody to send 58 cents worth of mail telling me what they are not going to do and how they want me to be. Just don't watch. If you don't love it, don't watch. There's a girl and she does all these crazy sad faces and her thumbnails are clickbait. They really are. And I'm like, I'm going to stop watching her. And I watched the video because I like the videos. I don't love the thumbnails, but I'm not going to say your thumbnails are clickbait. I'm not doing that. If something she puts out has a good title, I ignore the thumbnail and I'll click on it. If I want to watch it, I watch it. If I'm busy or, that ain't doing for me right now, I'm like, okay, well, moving on. But to do that to people is hurtful. And here's what I said all that to say, 30 minutes. Lord, I got to go and get my life together because I don't know what time it is. Time for me to get my life together. Depending on who would have received that, right? And where they were in their mental. This pandemic has done something to change people. Just that one letter could have been it for somebody. Think about what you do before you do it. Be very careful that you would send that to somebody because they may not be as strong as I am. And the honest truth is, a couple years ago, I wouldn't have been as strong as I am right now. That was a distraction. It was meant to hurt. It was meant to wound. And the Lord told me exactly what to do. He said, don't you keep this. You throw it away. When I was doing some stuff last night, I keep here in the dresser beside me all of the letters. And this is not even a quote. This ain't nothing. This is just a few from 7 years worth of people have sent me stuff. And I keep that. I don't just throw it away. I've got boxes and boxes of cards and personal letters and stories. People, Shakema, you just don't know what that testimony meant. Or girl, I've seen you. And because I saw you, it made me want to do this X, Y, and Z. I had one girl who's really a good friend of mine now. We met on YouTube. First time we ever talked was on the talk line. She didn't have my number. And she said, Shakema, when I saw you, she said it was your walk with God. She said, I wanted to have faith like that. And from that YouTube and that conversation over the years, we've become friends. And it's every time she's like, girl, your faith, your faith, your faith. Not even YouTube related. I was at church a couple weeks ago. One of the girls, we've been in church together for the last 13 years. And she came up to me. I was standing over to the side. It was a Tuesday night prayer meeting. And I was over to the side and she came up to me and she loves God, knows the Lord. Honey, I'm trying to work these curls. Y'all pray for me because I needed to do right. I'm on program today. Ain't got time for no foolery. And she came over to me and she said she loves the Lord. She said, Shakema, I want my faith to be strong like yours. Don't mess with people. That foolishness could have been the undoing of somebody. Praise be unto God that he was with me while I was opening that. Because I'm always trying to look and I'll go, oh, that's from Robin. Or, oh, that's from Teresa. Oh, look, Becky sent me something. Or, oh, that's Barb. Because I'm looking for people so that I can remember you by name. But cowards don't put their name on stuff. The accuser of the brethren. Let me call you what you really are. The accuser of the brethren. And that's not nice. Praying for you. Immediately when I began to rip it up, I said, Lord, bless them. The Bible tells you to pray for those. I said, Lord, bless them. I don't know who they are, but God, I ask you to reach out right now and bless them. Honest to goodness prayer. But don't do things like that because you don't know the mental of someone, and that could have been someone's undoing. And what would it have been for that to be placed at somebody's feet? Because I sent this, or I said this, or I did this. Somebody has undid themselves. The Bible is very clear. Whatever thou sowest, thou shalt also reap. I don't wish no bad on anybody, but I'm telling you, that was not a good move. It was not a good move. All of that. Y'all bless it. In Jesus' name, pray for them. Pray for them. This was not to get any sympathy in the comments. Shakema is good. Me and the Lord have talked it out and worked it out, and we're going to be all right. It is all right. We have moved on. However, I got to go get this out of my head and get my life together. I'm trying to decide. I think I'm going to put my dress out. I am going to because I got to get dressed. So I'm going to have about an hour and a half between, an hour and a half between Titus 2 and membership meeting. So that's going to give me a few minutes to really get my stuff together. I'm not staying overnight, so I'm only dressing. I'm going to dress and drive, and then I'll just drive back in the same clothes. I will wear flat shoes, so I won't wear heels until I get there. Yes, we have colors. I'll show you the colors, and then I will show you. Jackson, I'll probably show you when we get on the road. Sister has to work. She's not able to go. But so I have this much left, right? I have a lot left. I use this about 3 or 4 times. I know some people say don't use it over and over and over, but listen, I have to maximize my dollars. That was $8, and I'm going to get 8 times. I'm going to get 4 uses out of it. Bubba. And then, of course, because I have short hair, you know, I don't need a lot. So I'm getting ready to, I thought I was going to have time to make the bed, but I don't. I'll do it when I get out the shower and I get myself together and put my makeup on. I'm just going to do light makeup today. I'm going to take the shampoo and the conditioner. This is just, the olive oil. Relax. So I usually use something different, but they didn't have it. So I had to use what they have. So anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and jump in the shower. I'm going to put a bonnet on, a plastic bonnet, because I want to I want to keep the moisture and sweat it, do my makeup, and then I will put the hair stuff on it. I'll show you what that guys looks like. I'll show you guys what that looks like when I'm done.
And I can't explain it to her because I can't explain it. You understand what I'm saying? But the thing I know is to follow the instructions. That's right. You understand what I'm saying? See, that's what faith is. Sometimes you don't even know why you're doing what you're doing, but you just got to do what you're told to. Huh? So sometimes, Apostle, I get it. You know, sometimes you say it all the time. He tell me all the time, and I'm going to tell on him a little bit. And you're going to see. He said, Preacher, we got to go around there, and sometimes they don't get us, man. And I'm like, yeah. But I understand what it is. Because like Moses had to go on the backside of the mountain for 40 days. I'm sure he didn't want to be back there by himself. But sometimes that's the only way you're going to get the instructions. Because other things are distractions. See, we want God to put us on TV. We want God to send us to the nations. When the last time you went on a 7-day fast?
Alrighty, y'all. So I'm home. It's 9:56 and I'm tired. It was a long day. There was a lot going on, and I'm going back in the morning. So I try to put a few clips in of the church service to see. Jackson got some clips. I'm not exactly sure what he got, but I'll try to put in a few clips of whatever was going on. I do know I'm tired and I want to sleep, so I'm gonna end the vlog here. I'm not even sure what I got today or what I didn't get. But anywho, I just wanted you guys to kind of hang out with me for the day. Well, for the little bit of time that we were able to hang out. Weird day because a lot of traveling. So, anywho, thank y'all for joining us. Like the vlog, thumb it up. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Bye now.